first key is, and I see that all the time, a company needs to have a true north. Something, I'll just write it down here, something where you can stick to in whatever situation you got. So, we need to have a true north. And the true north is something else than a goal. A goal is something you want to achieve, you want to get there. The true north is something else. It's a reference point that keeps you on track, that keeps you from finding your goal. Look at it, you're going into the bush. They take a compass, and the compass is always giving you the north. If it is a rusty compass and it's a little bit, maybe sometimes not always correct, no problem. You have your reference point. You know north is somewhere there, I want to go south, that's my goal, that's there. So now I can keep going whatever situation is there. So a true north in many situations is more like a value kind of thing, right? So if you have your true north, and I challenge you to think about that, if you have a true north in every situation, how difficult it may be, and you will have to make difficult decisions in your life. I have to make them, and you have to make them, and everybody will have to make them. At some point, you will be confused, and you don't know what to do. If you have a true north, you will find your way, and you stick to it. That's the principle of principles. And this is what helped me in my work and in my personal life. I have my true north, and that is keeping me on track. My personal true north is that in every decision I make, I ask myself, is this going to add in some way a quality of life? For me, for him, for you? So every decision I'm making based on my true north, which is quality of life. It doesn't need to be yours, this is mine. So to give you an idea, so my goal is not directly to add quality of life. If I'm fine, for example, if I want to buy a new house, the first question is, would that bring me more quality of life? Buying that house at all? So okay, now that would, because my house. So I would always make the decision based on this true north. So in many companies where I come, they are talking about, yeah, we have that. We have done a vision study and we know that. So many companies tell me, well, our key reference is quality, because quality is number 1A. We are always concerned about our quality. Who has this type of thing? Nobody concerned about quality? You are? Okay. So is quality your true north?
I'd like to think it is.
You like to think it is? Okay. So I bring you in a difficult situation. The operator is operating the machine. We told them quality is always number 1A. So the operator, when the machine is not running, turns it down because the quality is endangered. Now what happens if he can go on, but he needs to take a safety risk? What is he going to do?
Hopefully you'll slow the machine down.
No, he can't, because you told him true knowledge quality. He has to go on. You see what happens? I just playing around a little bit with you, but this is what happens. So if you have the wrong true north, you will have wrong is the wrong word. I mean, if you have this as a true north, the consequence is that people will stick to it, and that means that if they have to take a safety risk, they will go on because quality was your true north. Now, okay, we played around. Safety now is true north because that is a hierarchy. So now, whatever happens, safety first. Many companies say safety first. Is that something that you know? There is something. Is that true? Be honest. It's not true. Okay, at least you're honest, because many managers say, yeah, it's true. And then the truck is on the door. The major customer is making a lot of fuss, and the product has to go out. And now the operator is standing there, and he has a safety risk. What's he gonna do? Is he stopping the machine? The customer is there. Is he going to stop? Be honest. He's going to go on. He's not switching off the machine. Forget it. So safety is not your true north. So this is the way I'm working around with true north. Take it on a high level. Take it on a low level. Okay. When we are talking about machines, we're talking. You want me to talk about OE, right? I need to mention the word OE. Okay. Let's talk about machines and OE. The true north is now that OEE should be 100%. Is that a goal? No. it's not possible to achieve 100%. It's a true north. 30% OEE can be an excellent situation if that's the capacity that you need for fulfilling the demand. Don't make 40% because you're storing it in your warehouse and have to throw it away later, and it's influencing your cash flow and disturbing your flexibility. So your true north is to visualize any loss on the machine, and from there on you will find out what you need and you will find out what is your goal. Your goal today can be 30%. Maybe tomorrow it's 60%. Maybe tomorrow after it's 20%. Depends on the situation. So goals can change. True north will never change. Consequence of true north is that you're going to visualize on the machine what's really going on. Not actually what you're doing, but specifically what you're not doing. That's what's OEE about. So that's the second pillar.